1 2 1 2.
We're live.
Aye.
Yo! Hey, ho!
Yo,
What's happening?
yo,
All
yo,
9
yo,
people
yo,
who are
yo.
watching us.
Have we the chat there, Colm? Stick the old chat up there.
There we go. Hi, all.
So Ash New Des is in.
And clear
Hi,
stream.
all. It's just us, really.
Oh, there was 9, now there's 6. It's very jumpy there, is it?
It's not too bad.
Who cares? Lads, I was actually saying the other day, you've been very quiet, lads.
You're getting
Very quiet.
sick of us.
Are you sick of us? We were actually saying there, people must be absolutely sick of us.
Well, we changed clothes fast between scenes. We're one of these quick changers.
What did we change there a minute ago?
No, with the blue jackets on, the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's them with them clothes.
Kate, hello,
Is
gents.
it online or when it opens? It's ready to go. You can jump into the quiz now. You can log into the quiz now. But don't, if you log into the quiz now, listen, it's not starting for a while. If you log into the quiz now, don't exit again because the ticket code you have will expire. And then I have to go.
Laszlo, sorry, lads, I've been busy. No, we know you've been here watching, but you just weren't texting. You weren't writing in. And he says, new job. Congratulations. That means they did fire him from the last one. So he did hide as long as he could. They did find him. They tracked him down and they must have but he got a new job. So well done. Congratulations. I have Shane Weldon saying, hey, Colm.
And the other guy.
Yeah. He's talking about you, Pat.
And me giving him credit then for
his mobile phone.
No, he's doing some fancy work there at home. He's like
you're saying, oh, he's very good. That kind of credit.
Yeah, good credit, like running the socket up behind the television, all that kind of stuff. And he giving me nothing. And I was like, oh, good.
Nothing.
And he just sending me Snapchats of attics.
He sends me Snapchats of fellas who do voices. Impressions. It's a good one. A fella does the Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. It's actually, it's way better than anything else I've heard. It's the best one.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's really, really good.
Oh, yeah. We were watching here there one day.
Ian or Eaglot or something, I think is his name. He's good. He also does the Marty McFly one. The one day after watching the Back to the Future thing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, would you do me a favor, Colm? Will you throw your projector on that screen and I can close mine?
I don't actually put projector view. I do this preview scaling. I do the full screen gel thing.
Boop. There you go. And I move this over here.
We were also looking earlier on at that Stevie Ricks.
Oh, yes.
It's not very funny, but his impression of Gary Barlow is the most on the ball Gary Barlow impression I've ever seen in my life. So if you are looking around and look up Gary Barlow.
Gary Barlow.
Absolutely fantastic.
The wire work he did hide it was good. He did. Trust me. I'm an electrician. I'm impressed by this stuff. I'm just gonna throw this over here.
And key in question, poggers.
Poggers. I've just seen that there.
What's poggers mean?
I actually don't know.
I thought you were trying to be like, oh, poggers.
Oh, poggers.
Poggers.
Welcome to all the poggers out there. In pog form.
It's in pog form with my Jack Jones t-shirt. Hasn't seen light of day for a while.
So that's what we got in there.
Have a go in tonight, lads. I have to do work in a while, so no quizzing for me. That's all right, Shane.
That's no problem, Shane.
You take care of
You'll be sending me Snapchats of Lidl's attic space. Look at the size of the attic.
He's always thinking of us. Like he was in Lidl one day, or Aldi, and he sent me a message, a picture, and he was like, of jigsaws from 80s posters. And he was like, €5 inside an Aldi. And I happened to be actually passing by, and I dropped into them. They were there, and I didn't buy one. Or did I? I can't remember. I haven't used it in yet.
Go to work. I know, we know yet. I have to do work. Yeah, go to work.
The dead mouse.
Right, so Colm, put up a clock. We're not kicking off the quiz.
Our eyes are very blue there for a second.
It's because of this, I think. Huh?
Looks like Beavis and Butthead. Oh.
Throw up a clock there so we know when we're kicking off the quiz. It is 8:15. We're kicking off the quiz. So you have plenty of time. We only come on to tell you what to do, how to get tickets. Throw up that text there as well. So we'll show them where to buy tickets as well. And boom, right on time there, Colm. Where you pointed. I muted it anyway. Bigevent.ie if you want to get yourself.
What time do we normally start?
We normally start at 8:15, Colm.
So that's 15 minutes from the ha. It's the season. 'Tis the season. John Coleman's there, our resident coctologist.
Because you're handsome. Actually, COVID. Yeah, no. I've college work to catch up on. So only watching tonight. The usual story.
That's
no problem. Work. She even missed out. We got a WhatsApp there going, what was the Pat and Colm one? What happened? She forgot that I won.
So that means you didn't get counted last week, so?
It's being counted. Is it on the whiteboard, Kate?
Better be on the whiteboard.
Is it on the whiteboard?
Somebody has been wearing his mask to say
he's got the sneezes. No, he always has a bit of dust in here and Colm set off.
If my wife makes coffee at home, you know the smell of that coffee from the wool shed, the ground coffee? Yeah. That sets me off big time. I just have, my eyes just go. There must be some sort of an allergic reaction to it, but
it's not nice anyway.
Everything sets me off.
Because I changed it. If Paddy's Day one, I changed it.
If the pressure changes outside at all, I just go, oh.
And you're talking to a guy here now who does sinus rinses. I get sinus infections so much, but I haven't had one in the last year. Which is a good time not to get them.
I would like to point out one or two things before we start. This Music Bingo has got a sponsor this Friday night, Named and Framed. Love in letters. Look at that.
So they're cool frames.
Sandy is the person behind it.
So basically, they're frames with little Scrabble tiles and make out stuff. There's some cool Cork versions of it. So, but if you want to go to Name the Frames, they're on Instagram, on Facebook, so you can go follow them.
And next week
we're back for a Sober Lane quiz. Sober Lane quiz are sponsoring next week's quiz again.
Not only are they sponsoring it, they've given a serious prize to it.
Serious prize. Just for first that we divided out?
We were going to give it just a first for a bit of craziness.
So,
we should spread it out, really.
Yeah, I think we should.
So, but
should we spread it, or should we just give it to top spot
next week? You decide. You know what? We'll spread it out. I think it's better for the sponsor.
Yeah.
So next week's prize pool is €100 in cash, which will probably be all for one vouchers.
It's all
really,
about
yeah,
vouchers,
because we can't actually send anyone cash really anymore. It's very difficult. So all for one vouchers. Whereas that's the wrong date. No, it's the right date.
No, it's right, but no 30th.
30 March. What do you want?
30 March. People are going 30 March. What's that?
The 30th of March.
Is it the 30th of March or is it the 30th?
The thirstiest.
The thirstiest of March.
The 30th of every month should be called the thirstiest. So that's next week. They've given us €100. So we'll do 50, 30, 20 cash.
50, 30, 20.
50, 30, 20.
That's all right.
And we'll still give a ticket to 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
So that's five prize. They've also, I think, given us a few other things to give away, like cocktails. I think they've said they will give away cocktails and ship them anywhere in the country.
They'll do cocktails across the country. I don't know about shipping across the UK, alcohol across the UK.
There may some sort of be land border thing.
We will have to cut that off.
But that will be that. And again, you may have to prove that you're over 18 for some sort of legal reasons.
Sean and Nicole are saying, Dean. I'm guessing she's just tagging Dean.
I would also
Dean.
I'm going to issue a challenge right now. Right?
Yeah.
John is a big Blackwater distillery coctologist person. He works for
mixologist.
He's a coctologist.
I saw he was doing some work there recently.
He did, yeah. He made a special, I think was it a mint julep? I think he made for kind of Paddy's Day. I'm going to issue him now cocktail challenge. I want him to make a Pat and Colm a quiz cocktail. I want him to make a quiz cocktail using Blackwater distillery stuff.
You'll have to drink it. Unfortunately, John,
I'll drink it, yeah.
I don't drink.
But I want him to make a video like that. And it's a cocktail for people to drink while making a quiz or doing a quiz. So it should be a question to it, like.
I'm just seeing Colette Daly saying, hi guys, we're doing grown-up things here, like working late and eating dinner, so won't be quizzing. See you next week. No problem, Colette. Colette, I think you got a ticket. If you want to push that on to next week, let me know and I'll send you a ticket for next week instead, if you can't do this week. Because they usually place in the top 3. They're usually, or 7, 9, they're usually up.
All of a sudden they're like, there's money next week?
There's money. Free. Yeah. We won't be here now, but money next week.
Your tickets for tonight, not next week. Pay into the cash jackpot, love. And eat your dinner. Don't eat your dinner. Challenge accepted. Buzz you later.
Oh, right. There you go.
Like there has to be kind of a name that you can come up with that has the word quiz, cocktail, quiztail, cock quiz. Quiz?
No.
Quiz?
Let's not type cock quiz into a browser. Right. Let's not do that. Right, you got about 20
our
more.
resident coctologist has accepted the challenge.
People are going to think is it mixologist?
It's coctologist. That's the name.
We just call it the coctology.
There's 19 minutes and 33 seconds left for you to go buy a ticket if you want to join in with tonight's live quiz. It's bigevent.ie is where you go to buy it. Cock quiz. You see, Laszlo knows that kind of stuff. Eats it up. He eats it.
He'd eat up a cock quiz, no problem. Right. Cock quiz.
Sorry. Just the SEO purposes, lads. Yeah.
Gin fizz. Gin quiz.
Oh. And that is why
he's the greatest coctologist we know. Righty-o. I'm just going to see if people are joining us. We've only 9 people in, but there's no panic because once you go into the quiz, you can't back out. So we don't want you panicking. We don't want you messing with your phone and going, I lost my code. I'm actually going to open up my inbox here on
Facebook.
Yes, because I usually get a few people messaging me. Where's inbox? There you go. Bucks quiz. Yeah.
That's good too.
That's good. Bucks quiz.
Here, John, take notes. Take notes. Gin fizz, gin quiz. That's not bad. Bucks quiz. Because you're making your mind up.
Making your mind up.
It's true or false. I see it. There's the mug now. How are you, lads? Jane Prendergast didn't get around to
buy my ticket. I'm very tired tonight. I might join Friday. No problem, Jane.
See you then, Jane.
That's no problems.
Laid. Look at your devices. Look at your drinks.
There you go.
Ooh. Let's get laid. Let's get looking at your drinks.
I'll make little cardboard cutouts and send them to Jan.
It sounds like it sounds
little
like,
umbrellas instead of umbrellas. Little figures of us.
It's something. It sounds like a warning, a public service warning about like roofies. Look at your drinks.
Look at your
drinks. Remember, like there was talks of like having. Isn't it ridiculous that we have to think of these things? That like you have to get drink covers for your drinks, or like they were talking about getting nail varnish for women so that they could dip their finger into the glass and it would change color if it was actually roofie. It's like the fact that we have to think of these things. It's absolutely mind-boggling. I know you come on here for like easy going stuff, and then Colm brings the real issues. But like, it is ridiculous that people have to.
Claire Byrne show was on last night, Colm.
They'd have taken me off. I'd have been Joe Brolly.
Joe Brolly. Jazzy Jeff. Joe.
Come back, Joe.
Look at your drinks. Yeah, he's going with the
Joey Jojo.
Rightio. For the people who are just scrolling through their Facebook now and seeing this and going, "What's going on?" This is the quiz. We've been doing it for a year.
A year.
Oh
my god.
It's
not a good thing. It's not a celebratory thing.
No, there's actually a friend of mine messaged me today, and the last message she sent me was the 10th of March of last year, and she goes, "Do you think we'll actually have a lockdown?" And I goes, "I reckon it'll go on for about 6 months." 6 months. I wish, lads.
We'd originally thought, you and me, we kind of sat down and we were with Billy inside, and we thought, oh, the summer's gone. We'd be back by November. They'd have to have us open for November.
We'd have to open before November to get Christmas. Yeah, Quizmopolitan.
Oh, Shane's good at this stuff. He can't do work now. He's there now. He's stuck.
He's inside and work there now. Wearing up a patch panel. Quiz drinks.
Quizmopolitan. There we go. I got one.
Hatton. No.
Can't get into the code. Karen, you're in the quiz. Karen, you were already in the quiz, so
you weren't the first to join.
You were the third person to join, Karen. How wrong we all were, yeah. Bees knees quizzes. Yeah, that's all right. You're going to be bringing in honey. He loves honey. He brings honey into everything.
Shane, I'm calling in sick now, lads.
He also has like a smoked honey using like juniper, smashed juniper.
Smashed juniper.
With West Cork.
Is that even a thing?
With West Cork smoked honey and a sprig of mint.
Oh my god, I don't even know what you're on about. No, you're just
nor do I. Look, I'll try.
No, what I'll do is I'm going to grab a little thing there. I'm just going to grab my phone.
I can delete Karen, and I think her VIP list should reopen again.
I think she might have to put a...
Yeah, I can, yeah. Oh, I can't. I have to delete it.
Yeah.
So if I delete it, she can't get in. So she needs a new code. I would ask that if you do it, and you do it early, you don't go messing around on your phone. Shatner's bassoon is in. They recently won something. No, I said...
That's Laszlo. You know Shatner's bassoon is Laszlo.
I know, yeah.
You got the sniffles, Colm. You got a sniffle in your nose.
Whatever's after happening. It's just allergies.
No, first.
I don't even have a tissue. But there's actually nothing. It's reflex. Reflex.
Flex. Take notice of me. I'm just a few background stuff. We got about 13 more minutes.
So this is live quiz. 13 minutes for you to go buy a ticket if you want to, if you haven't already done so in the past. For the last year, we have been keeping ourselves occupied, and hopefully we originally hundreds of people and now tens of people. We are keeping them occupied and at home and safe, and hopefully giving them a little bit of an education, or even letting them know a few new facts about things that they might not have thought of before. There's 60 questions coming up. Is it 60? It is, yeah. We have 20.
70? It should be 70. 20, 15, 20.
No, it's 60.
It's always 70.
Is it 7? Oh my God, I hope this is.
Did you just put in 60 questions? I can tell by looking at this. You have 70 questions in our phone.
Oh, do I? Yeah, sorry. So there's 70 questions. I thought, no,
You're
I did
panicking.
60.
I have to find 10 more questions.
We had a couple of corporate quizzes there where we did 60. So I suppose I got mixed up.
Strawberry daiquiris. No, not having that one.
Daiquiris? Dakawies.
It is usually 17.
Yeah.
Kate is the adjudicator's
Oh,
coming
yeah. She's not even partaking, and she's already. You go back to do whatever. You're doing.
We
So,
having issues.
No, you're not. Is Ashling in? She's probably using a different name now. Ash and James, you were in 3 minutes ago. Whiskey Sours. Oh, Shane is on it. Whiskey Sours.
Whiskey Sours. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. He's now got a list of cocktails open in front of him.
He's Googled it.
100% he is. Right, if you're having issues, log in now. You got 12 minutes to log in. Cracker Rock, let's do this. Let's do it.
Wait, we aren't. See? Ashling. Panic.
Ashton, I messaged you on Facebook. I have my phone over there. Well, it was charging.
Checked your phone. You owe me lunch.
Well, I troubleshoot with my phones.
Tough.
It's you. You can't. Colm's not allowed to look at his phone for the duration of this quiz. Or if he looks at it, he owes me lunch. If he doesn't look at it, I owe him lunch.
By the way, he's after saying I totally did. He looked it up.
I totally did. I know. He's got the whole list of cocktails in front of him.
In fact, now, John, you have to make more than one. Now you've got to make the entire list that Shane just called out, but you've got to put a quizzy thing in it. You got to guess what's in it.
Guess what's in it? Yeah. No, it's good one. Just call it the question mark.
With Maker's Mark, which is actually a bourbon. Or is it a bourbon or a whiskey? Maker's Mark is a whiskey.
We can't quiz. It's saying our code has already been used. That's because you logged in already.
Yeah, it's because you logged in and then you fecked up and then you just...
Jesus.
Lord Almighty. Give me hope, Joanna. Give me hope. Ash and James, I'll have to just delete them there.
No, I have a new code there from.
I was still going to delete them.
Yeah, you can delete them. Delete.
Remove this participant. I hope that's the right person. Ash and then.
Good thing it isn't Friday. He can look at his phone. I love the videos he sends me. He's not meant to be. He's been meant to be watching cards. I looked up cocktails.
After I can.
Rightio, 10 more minutes. I'm going to have a little drink for myself. How was everybody's weekend? What did you get up to? Did you get to... There was a bit of good weather. There was a good bit of weather. I went to Farn Woods like I do nearly every day.
Assuming it says game ended for everyone. Yeah?
No. Oh, I've no idea. Yeah.
No. It should just say whatever.
No, it broke it. We entered our team name and it broke it.
No, it didn't. You broke it.
Thank you,
Customer's always wrong. 10 minutes to go.
Customer's always wrong.
Well,
Actually,
don't care. That was our issue too. Don't refresh unless you really have to.
Radio.
I drank all my drink.
You drank all your drink. I have a bottle of water there. I will sell you for €10. Have a bottle of water, the finest water. It's not even opened. If you haven't, all good now. Colm will fix it. Colm will fix it. He's as good as Jimmy. Jim will fix it. I'm saying you're like Jimmy Savile. That's what I'm saying.
Yep, I know. I get what you're saying.
Get what you're saying. I don't agree with it.
No, I just think it's quite crass and it's a fairly low thing to say. Like.
About you?
About anyone.
About you?
It's harsh.
What about Jim will paint it? He changed his name to Jim.
Did he get rid of it?
He's changed the name of his page to Jim. That's it.
The Jim will paint the thing's gone, is it?
What is the haircut? Like your trimmed beard. He shaved himself and then realized, oh my God, it took way too much off.
I need to lose weight. I was looking at pictures of me like 2 years ago when I went to London for my 40th. Like I was skinny then. The amount of weight I put on this year, it's definitely the COVID thing.
Man, Oisin, great to see you. Did great with your weekend.
Worked a match on Saturday with a great hangover. What? Worked a match on Saturday
with a great hangover. Then my laptop broke. Belter. What did you do, lads? I said,
Oisin is after tennis.
We were working Saturday.
What time are we starting? Catherine O'Sullivan.
It's there.
7 minutes and
53
53
seconds.
seconds. 52 seconds. Hold on. 51. 50.
You losers are going down.
Oh,
James tries PvP. You losers are going down. This sounds like a real American
High school.
Bunch of losers.
Time zone's working for me today, lads. Hello from Washington.
Yay!
Which one? Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
Zach Keating. Let's go, James. Get lost. Hype.
No worries. It's really kicking off.
It's really kicking off in the chat.
Kicking off in the chat.
DC.
That's District of Columbia.
That's where he is. So he flew into there. So it suits him. Good to have you on, Wes. We'll keep you company for the next hour and a half if you're doing that. Okay,
I'm assuming he's in. Are you in a hotel? I'm assuming he's after getting.
What time?
Send us a picture of the hotel.
Okay, Google.
You're setting my phone off now. So is that me technically looking at my phone?
If you look at your phone,
but don't mess with my phone. So if you say "Okay, Google" and it hears it, then I'm not.
Well, my phone's here too.
Okay, Google. My phone's set now. What time is it in Washington?
Can't touch your phone.
I'm sure you were talking to
me.
I'm disregarding what you said.
Mid-flight, Laszlo says.
Okay, Google. What time is it in Washington, D.C.? 16:08. So it's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
It's not bad.
4 o'clock in the day. You can start drinking there.
He says he's after sending a picture on his. See where he is. He sent a photograph. Let's have a look. Don't look. You ruined the surprise.
Wait a second. What?
Yeah, this is what he sees when he looked out the window.
I don't believe that. This picture, this was taken in fucking Meath somewhere. That's where's the pilot in Washington, D.C. is looking at right now. That was taken out in yeah. That's a gap pitch.
That's nuts.
That is a gap pitch, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Or it's gap. It must be used for, I'd say it's multi-purpose.
Well, you can see there's all mini goals, there's large goals.
What's this? See these things here? Is that like for a frisbee thing?
I have no clue what they're for.
Like the way there's 3 boxes there.
Doesn't, but that's in Cork. I know, yeah.
Doesn't it? You know what?
Might have landed in West Clare by mistake.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can Google it. Google Maps.
Laszlo, that's man. That is not Washington. I don't believe that for a second.
I got that off the screen. I'm going to see if I can find it without Wes's help, right? I guarantee I can find it.
But he's bound to be look for a gap pitch by the airport.
He might be by the airport. He might have shut them out.
They did not. Google Maps. We're on Google Maps. Colm's got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to find.
That looks like the pitch there. DC.
Emmett Valley saying, ban that weirdo Oshin anyway. Look up Crown Plaza, Dulles. I told you, Dulles. He's at the airport. Right, we got 4 minutes and 13 seconds before we kick off the quiz. If you haven't gotten yourself a ticket already, go to bigevent.ie, get yourself a ticket, it'll give you a code, and then follow all the instructions through there.
Dulles Airport is where Die Hard 2 is set.
Okay.
Let's rack 'em, stack 'em, or we're going to have planes landing
on
the White House lawn.
Let's see Colm stalker skills.
Oh no, I would have found it if he hadn't told us. He gave it away. I have this game.
Do you have it?
People send me random photographs.
I got to see this
for when they're on holidays.
Go to satellite view.
Yeah. When they're on holidays. There's
the Crown Plaza. There's the field next to it.
Field, yeah. Hutchinson Park.
It is Hutchinson Park, but it looks like he's at the side here.
No, he's here.
That's at an angle. Oh yeah, this is watching out
there, so he can see that.
We can look at his window. Room 2-9. Second one messing. I have no clue what room you're in.
Hold on, let's see what height he's at.
Emmett Fanny, you can't afford me, lad.
Crown Plaza is only about a 4. Washington D.C. itself, the entire capital, has a thing, a preservation order on buildings. They can't build any buildings over 10 stories high. Every building in DC has to be 10 stories or less. Any new builds and any old builds, and it's had this preservation order in place for a very, very long time. That's in the city centre.
Colm's boring facts.
But it's not that boring, but like,
I don't care.
There's not many cities in the world, or especially in the US, that have those kind of preservation orders. Amsterdam has preservation orders on a lot of buildings where you can't even paint your door of your own building without first getting the council, and they send you a palette, and they say like, these are the colors that you are allowed to paint your door. You can't change your windows without asking the council. You can't paint anything. Everything has to look perfect. That's why when you walk around in Amsterdam after a few drinks or after a few smokes or whatever you do over there, that you have no idea where you are because everything looks the same.
It does look the same.
It's Scooby-Doo running down a hallway. It's the same doorways passing by you. Haven't learned a new thing, and the quiz hasn't. Haven't learned a new thing.
Have learned a new thing.
I have learned a new thing, and the quiz hasn't started.
See, the US is over 100 years old. What are they preserving?
I don't think Laszlo understands that 1776, I think, that they had the Declaration of Independence.
He does. He's having a laugh at
No,
you.
he's not.
He is.
He's not.
having a laugh at you. Right, we got 1.5 more minutes. Just make sure everybody is in if you're not in now. Yeah, but anything from 1776 is gone.
Yes, they did burn it down. Man, they're really imploding the whole US. Right. Colm gets serious.
There is a town of some old famous person that it hasn't changed a bit.
There is a town of some old famous person.
That's the most vaguest comment, Kate, ever. Does the person...
Have you ever been to Caramel by the Sea in California?
No.
It was the town that Clint Eastwood was the mayor of for two sittings, 2 terms. He only became, like, he was from there, and he only became the mayor of the town to bring up its stature and its goability. But he more or less turned it into a shopping town. It's like an outdoor mall, the entire town. It's very, very strange.
Horrible.
It's all like high-end, hill figure stores. Do you know what I mean? It's like a Kildare village, but people live there in Kildare village.
People live in Kildare village.
But no, like in the Kildare village shopping centre.
Right, yo. I saw it on TikTok. We'll try and find it again.
I think it was one of the
10
presidents.
seconds. Colm's going to shove us down into the corner and we're going to kick off our quiz.
All right, but before we do start.
Intro. Live quiz with Pat and Colm on a Tuesday night.
I even looked thinner there. That was like from 6 months ago.
Listen.
My God.
You're above ground. You're working. Your family are healthy. You're fine. Just because we're fat now as fools.
Would be grand. It's getting bad.
Throw us down the corner again, Colm. We're going to kick off this quiz.
We'll explain to people who might have never done it before. We do have a few new faces.
Okay.
What you're watching us on is probably either YouTube or
Facebook
or
Twitch.
One of them is faster than the other.
Twitch
is the fastest. The second fastest is
YouTube.
Third fastest is
Facebook.
If you don't wait for us to ask the questions on the live stream, as soon as they pop up on the phone or the second device that you're using to answer, or the second tab, read them there and then answer them as quick as possible. Why should you answer as quick as possible?
Because you get more points for answering quicker.
So that means don't Google. There's 100 points for each question. Sometimes
it's double points.
And one time
it's triple points.
So watch out for those and make sure that you get them as right as guess them as fast as you can, because if you get them right, you get loads of points. There is 4 rounds. First round's got
20.
Second round's got
15.
The same for
15 for third round.
A curveball that you there.
I was trying to start the quiz.
And we've got 20 questions for the last one. The winners are going to get themselves tickets for first, second, and third. Next week is when the big money comes up for the Sober Lane quiz on Tuesday. So you can buy your tickets for that straight away afterwards. But for now, let's do the quiz.
As Laszlo says, if you're watching on Facebook, there's a pandemic coming. Stay in your house.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back
with us. Boom! Banging the clangers. Right.
Hold on.
Throw it up, Laszlo. Out of the park. Countdown is up 20 seconds before the first question appears.
The first question is on your phone or your device now. At this point, you will be answering the questions. Ashling is now sending me private messages as well. She's taking pictures out of her window, I'd say.
3 seconds. 2, 1.
Save this old
It was
house.
Abraham Lincoln's house. There you go. Right, question number 1. Apollo, Diana, and Vulcan are 3 examples of the 12 major gods from which mythology? Is it Roman or Greek? Let's get rid of these.
They were pointing out that they were moving the house. That they're moving Abraham Lincoln's house. They did it in San Francisco recently. Some guy wouldn't move, so they lifted the entire house, and he paid more than what the house is worth to move it to a different location. There's video of it moving down the street. It's really weird.
Let's see what people said. Oh, 47% Roman.
I never got to do it. I am God. Not bad.
It's okay.
Apollo and Diana. Or Vulcan. 3 examples.
Number 2.
What nationality was the inventor of the Rubik's Cube? Was he Irish, Chinese, Hungarian, or English? You'd think Chinese. Like, they invent everything.
I don't know.
But it's definitely not Irish. I don't think an Irish fella would invent the Rubik's Cube. They're not that sadistic.
78% saying Hungarian. He is indeed. Number 3. Where is the yearly London Flower Show held? London Flower Show. Is it in Chelsea, Wimbledon, or Camden?
Some people would say it's bloomin' awesome.
Sorry.
It's bloomin' brilliant. If you're not into it at first, it'll grow on you. It's in Chelsea, the Chelsea London Flower Show.
Number 4.
In cooking, the abbreviation TSP or TSP is short for which item of cutlery? Is it a tablespoon or a teaspoon? I was going to throw a knife.
Is it a tablespoon or a teaspoon?
How do you achieve peace? With a knife.
92% saying teaspoon, and 8% of people's recipes are all horrendously horrible. Number 5. Name the movie from the partial poster. It's a bit of a poster there. What is that? It's a great movie. Is that Hot Shots, John Wick, Naked Gun, or The Hard Way? Do we have the full poster?
No, I'm doing Get Smart.
Yeah.
One of my favorite jokes ever is that he's in the car and he's like, I was driving back to police headquarters and he's doing
the whole way.
Or he parks the car and the airbag goes off and it pushes the car down and he sees it and like, get out of the way. There's a car rolling down the hill and he takes pot shots off it and he's like, did anyone see the license plate? And the thing turns the corner at the end. It's brilliant.
Naked Gun
is the Naked Gun.
Great. Number 6.
Cookie cutter, bonnet head, and mega mouth are all species of what type of marine creature?
You're saying a mega mouth.
Yeah, you are. Is it a whale, a stingray, an octopus, or a shark?
Phil Martin saying Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. One of my favorite jokes ever, though, is when they ask him to describe the bomber. They ask her to describe the bomber. And she goes, oh, he's a 6 foot white guy or a Caucasian. 6 foot mustache, and he was like, it's an awfully big mustache. You know, like,
70%.
That's an awfully big mustache.
Shark is the correct answer. Well done. Number 7. Which Italian Renaissance painter painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the Vatican City sculpture, the Pieta? Is it Michelangelo? Is it Party Dude? Raphael, Leonardo, or Donatello?
Very cultured question.
They're all laughing at you. And 78%. It is Michelangelo.
8. Which band did a hit with That's Not My Name? Mark Ronson, the Ting Ting, Scouting for Girls or Licky Lee. That's not my name. That's not my name.
They call me. They
call him Pat.
It's all the same. It's not his name.
It is the Ting Tings. 92% of you getting it right. Well done.
I reckon.
I'm going to give them a million applause.
I reckon 100% is going to happen before question 20. Number 9. Double points. What color is the second O in the standard original Google logo?
The original.
Painful song. Red, black, yellow, or blue?
That's not your song. We were just discussing about the worst people who come into the clubs or into a bar are the people who walk in the door and you're DJing.
And they request a song before they even
take off their jacket or purchase a drink.
They come straight up. Listen, any chance you play? I'd be like, go up and buy something. Cheap. 39% said red, 42% said yellow. This will be splitting households, this question. It is yellow. Yellow is the correct answer. Number
10. Name the artist from the album cover. If you're reading this, it's too late. Eminem, Tupac, The Streets, or Drake.
Google it.
Look at the little hands in the bottom. You can do that too.
I'm trying to make it as small as possible. I'm ruining the illusion of the green screen. I get back around.
Hold on. My hands come out right in front of it.
What?
Well, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just going the other way.
You're an idiot. I was like, where's he going? 41% have said, get out of it. Drake. Play Despacito for us there, please. Number 11, you know the people we're on about. According to a popular myth, eating which vegetable is said to help you see in the dark? Is it carrots, peas, spuds, or broccoli? Do you just hit the air horn? You reckon 100% is going to get this right? I reckon no. I reckon we'll have 2% get it wrong. 3% got it wrong. It is carrots. What do people say? Broccoli. My eyesight hasn't been getting better. I've been eating broccoli every day for the last 10 years. Number 12. Those sight improving peas.
UHT, ultra heat treated, is most commonly used in making which food item? Beer, milk, or fish oil. UHT is used in actually quite a lot of things. In fact, it's used in stew, believe it or not. So sometimes we actually use it to make stew last longer. But it's always used, and the French love it. You can't get normal milk in France. It's milk. They always have that UHT shite in the shops.
No demand for that.
That's the whole Father Ted one. Father Ted is like, and there's some UHT milk, but no one wants that because it's shite.
Number 13. Which character played the drums in the Muppet Show?
They look very familiar to us.
Yeah, I know.
They do.
That's going to be us in another, I was going to say 10 years, 5 years. Is it Gonzo, Kermit, Fozzie, or Animal?
And it was terrible.
No demand for that because it's shite.
See, he knows it.
And I'm expecting a good 90% here. Oh, Lord.
Certainly 3 let you
it's
down.
Animal.
Yeah.
14.
True or false? Singer, songwriter, musician Noel Gallagher's real first name is William. True.
Or false? I'm going to have a drink there.
I had to ask my 5-year-old that Muppets one. Get it right?
Hopefully. This is what we call a Muppet Show. 83% said false. 17% said true. It's false.
His name is Noel Gallagher.
People tell me like,
he's messing with
surely.
It's too fake to be real.
I know, yeah.
It's too real to be not fake.
He fools ya.
Tricksters. He loves the Muppet
15.
Babies.
Name the TV show from the screen grab. Have a look there. I haven't watched an episode of it.
It's awful. It's truly awful.
Is that SWAT, The Expanse, Lie to Me, or Scorpion?
And it is supposed to be based on an Irishman.
I wouldn't say much because
I know.
So he's not part of SWAT.
Walter O'Brien is the name of the actual character, based on a real life person from Ireland who supposedly hacked into the NSA or something. It's Scorpion. It's awful.
It
is on RTE. It was on Fox and a few other things.
It looks right.
It's awful.
Spell Amsterdam's airport.
The T1000's in it.
Was it? So is it
Schiphol, Schizvol, or Skiffle? Is it Skiffle? Schizvol, or Skiffle? Skiffle, or Skiffle?
83%. Look at them. No fools.
They went for Schiphol.
Not
was at one point the world's busiest airport, no longer, but it was the number 1 busiest airport in the world. It's huge.
Wade's got it wrong. Number 17.
They always make you go in. If you were in, like, the Irish one is always the last gate in the D wing. But they always bring you in over by the A section and make you walk the entire length to the airport.
And you buy about 400 sandwiches by the time you get there.
You need them to bring the energy.
So I'll have a pretzel. I'll get it next time.
Struppen waffle.
I'll have a hot dog.
Give me a Struppen waffle.
You love an old waffle.
Yeah, I'll only have the Belgian waffles. I wouldn't have a Struppen waffle. They've got too much cinnamon on it.
17.
Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile are novels by which author? J.B. Fletcher, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, P.D. James, or Agatha Christie?
Agatha Quiz Team. That's a classic quiz name
rolled
now.
out at every quiz.
Every quiz. Agatha Quiz Team.
As it a quiz team.
Or Quiz
Christina Aguilera.
I used to absolutely murder people for using that. You unoriginal
Question
81.
Agatha Christie.
It is
5
Agatha
people went
Christie.
for the fictional writer from Murder, She Wrote, Jessica Fletcher.
Up Steve McClarison with your Dutch accent. The Dutch accent. Schiphol Airport. Number 18. The Green Bay Packers play which sport?
Green Bay Packers, you got to say it like American.
The Green Bay Packers play which sport? Do they play soccer, basketball, American football, or baseball?
Well, Patrick, I'm going to go and have a guess at this one.
Touchscreen.
Yeah.
Do the old John Madden. Well, if we're looking at this
Well,
guy,
the Eastern Conference, they've all got conferences. The Eastern Conference is always going to be a tough sell.
97% American football. Same amount of people know that as know that you eat carrots to improve your eyesight. Number 19. Double
A
points,
Pelton
points,
wheel. A Pelton wheel converts what power into usable energy? Wind power or water power?
Usable energy.
Did I say that?
Just throw it's like you got drunk in the last word.
Usable
It's a usable energy.
Is it wind or water?
Heart. Go planet.
Got a new picture from Wes.
Wes is now showing us.
That this is what his room looks like.
Oh, he's got the
This is what his room looks like.
He's got the tablet and the laptop open. Come on.
It's not a bad looking room. They're doing well.
Water is the correct answer. Well done. Number 20, last one in this round. Name the song from the music video. Is that Cheap Thrills, Chandelier, or The Greatest?
It's actually Miss Chenandler Chenier.
Chandelier, Chenier. You should all know this because it features another artist. Bida bang bang. Shanda ball. Bida bang bang. That is Cheap Thrills by Sia. You can guess by the hair.
It's written in the image. There you go. He didn't see it. I guarantee you.
I didn't look at the phone.
I guarantee you 25 or 24% of people didn't see it either.
It's right there.
It's not there.
It's
there.
It's up there.
No, it's not. That's a green screen, Pat. Yeah, but that's a green screen.
Shut up, Colm. It's there.
You're looking at nothing.
It is.
There's still 24%.
Stop ruining the illusion. Radio.
Now look, it is there. See?
No, you're halfway through.
I know.
Radio, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Shatters
the Tuesday Murder Club. Look at that for a name. Mouthful O Quiz in third position.
That's a good one. That's a good one for a coctologist to do.
There it is. Mouthful of Quiz. Like, have a look at the rest of the rankings to see who's in fourth spot.
It doesn't make a difference.
T-Dog Sick Boys in fourth. Dobby Deserved in fifth. Terry Loves Yogurt in sixth. Craggle Rock in seventh. And Rico Palazzo in eighth. Ken Dog's Dad's Dog's Dead is in ninth spot. And Top Dog is in 10th spot. Becky and Dave O'Kane, you're 11th. You don't count. You do, really. Right. Between
Who is
Pat and Colm, who's top of the board? 3 points. Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise. Look at that.
Right, Team Pat, come on, lads. Up the game. Right, we're going to give you 3 minutes of a countdown. Before we kick into
quiz, Kylie. Christ,
30 seconds.
Well, this is exactly where you're doing the quiz. So let's have a look. I love getting pictures off people. If you want to send us pictures of what you're doing right now.
There you go. There he is. That's my. Oh, I was checking. Oh, there was 3 minutes to go before we started the quiz there.
3 more minutes to go. So he's got the laptop.
He's sending.
The standard air conditioning unit.
Look at the size of the air conditioning unit. It's the size of a car. Look at it.
But they always have those balmy summers there. They need it.
Trying to go to sleep with that.
There's a small rattle in it because someone dropped a button in there. It's rattling around inside. Look, there's pilot cap. See it? just sitting there on the table.
Hey, rob all the stuff out of the room there, right? Stick it into the old bag. Bring us home something.
Look at this.
Get me an old set of slippers or something.
These seats there look very uncomfortable to sit down.
They look velvety.
They're velvety. I'd say they're nice on your naked bottom when you come out of the shower, but like.
Now I'm picturing Wes naked bottom coming out of the shower sitting on the velvet couch.
Yep.
Send
us some more pictures. If you were out there and you want to send us a picture out your window, send us
Colm on my bed.
There you can see the goal. You can actually watch the match. You should sell. They probably have no games now because of the COVID.
Nothing going on. Nothing. Only wearing the hat. Oh, Jesus, Wes, what are you doing to me, man?
No, I want to see that.
The hat on.
Genius, Colm. When we all travel again, I'll be bringing a bag of tiny buttons so I can drop them into the air conditioning unit. It's a great idea. Thanks, lads. You are one of those people who just you do. You were just a horrible person. Grab us that air conditioner there, please. Pat's leprechaun look has run out.
No, it hasn't. Just because I won on Paddy's Day. I'll be back. I have faith in the people who chose Team Pat.
Dobby deserved it, my lord. He's checking out to see who's in it.
Like David Thomas, Mr. McGonagall, Ken Dodd's Dad's Dog's Dead, Craigley Rock,
Stop looking up. You can't do that.
Seamus Morton.
That's not fair.
Love you, Moose. Up your game, though. Come on.
44 seconds left before we get this quiz back underway. Round number 2 is going to have 15 questions. Then we'll give you another break. Just the bingo as this weekend is sponsored by Named and Framed. So Friday night, if you're doing nothing, which you're not, let's be honest with you, you're doing nothing.
You can't go anywhere.
You can't go nowhere. If you're thinking about going down to the lock, they've upped the guard of presence, so don't even go near the place.
And we're going to tell them
we will
there.
rat you
We're
out.
calling the guards anyway.
Oh, we will rat you out. And after you've been ratted out and you've paid your €100 fine, you can also spend €6 more on Pat and Colm's Tuesday night quiz next Tuesday. Sober Lane are back. They're going to be back every month. Once a month, they're going to be sponsoring prizes.
Amateur.
That was supposed to be at the top. I'll fix it. You can fix it as well. I sent you the PSD.
They got 100 quid of prizes, 50 for first, 30 for second, 20 for third.
And it's from Sober Lane. Thank you very much to them. We'll also be highlighting some of their stuff. And they've also said they're probably going to send cocktails to anywhere in Ireland. I don't believe it. In fact, I'm going to test it out and have them sent to my house. That's what we do. Gillian has won them. Remember the cinema. We do.
I love the cinema.
I miss it.
I do miss cinema.
Even when the cinemas got expensive, I didn't mind. It's like
I used to have my digital loyalty card.
There was a time where you come out of the cinema like in the middle of the day. If you went to the cinema at like 2:00 and you come out at 4 and you're like, oh my lord, what's going on? You know, like you can
that was us.
Like you were
when
after.
we used to go to the cinema instead of going to meetings.
Yeah. Remember one day we just rang them and we were like, listen, we're going to Skyscraper. And Billy was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We're going to the cinema instead. And it was an awful movie.
It still passed the time. It was The Rock doing a reverse Die Hard where he was trying to get into the building instead of out of the building.
Rightio, we're going to kick off our next round.
Does this include the Liverpool part of Ireland?
No, Greg.
Do you think Kate might win? No. I missed the cinema too. I missed the cinema popcorn. They could charge €20. I'd buy it. Yeah. I got the movies free for a while as ex-worked. My ex worked there. Went almost every week. There you go. Now we're getting her dating history as well.
Radio. Let's have a look. Last look at the board before we kick into our next 15
I think
questions.
Kate was only going out with him to get free cinema
tickets.
You user.
Hey, chance you grab a bag of popcorn there while you're going out there as well.
And a minstrels. Get a bag of minstrels and put them in on top of the popcorn.
I'll be honest. I went to the date before and we're going to the cinema and there was nothing in the cinema. We said we just go to cinema. We hadn't a clue. This day.
Oh, yeah. That happened to everyone.
So we're like, oh, not in the cinema. And I was like, fuck. So I was like, what do we do? So what?
What did you just say? I don't care. It's not 9 o'clock.
You've cursed already. I went, so we went in and we got all the popcorn and everything. Went into the car and I had a little DVD player. Remember, you used to have a little screen popped up. Yeah. Watched the wedding singer inside the van and eating the cinema popcorn. That's all you go for, cinema popcorn. And we were able to chat. So it wasn't like a proper cinema date.
Yeah.
If you go to a cinema date, it's a cop-out.
There was a time when there was only like 2 or 4 screens in the capital cinema inside in town, and they used to have the numbers outside, and you'd queue on either side of the street.
Yeah.
But when you get to the top of the queue, they'd be like, okay, screen 2 is full, and everyone would be running to the next screen, and you just had to watch what was there. The amount of films that you were forced to watch back then.
And there was a guy at the front of the cinema who used to play the piano, and the whole thing was in black and white. Ding, 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 ding. This is where you're talking.
You used to get a double matinee on a Sunday.
Right, question. I'm moving on. Question 21. Everybody look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. Old man
for 16 shillings.
Question 21. Look at your phones.
And our coins had pictures of birds on the front of them. There was a picture of a hen on it. You remember?
Yeah.
It was called a hay.
Penny.
A henny.
There was a hay penny.
It's called a henny.
Which 1994 black comedy crime film sees John Travolta play Vincent Vega while Samuel L. Jackson
I saw that in the cinema.
I didn't see it in the cinema.
I saw it in Capital.
I was...
Best cinema ever.
It's like 15, 16. Mad City, Get Shorty, Pulp Fiction, or Face Off.
Myself and Pat used to live next to the cinema. So
Not this Pat.
Pat Fitz. We used to live together.
Not me.
So we used to go to cinema like every day. But when they were closing it down, the guy who ran it was also named Pat. Pulp Fiction. He said, come up to the last night, we're showing Casablanca. So myself and Pat went to Morley's and we rented out tuxedos and we went over, we thought it was a black tie affair. But when we got there, we were the only people kind of dressed up. Everyone else was in shorts and t-shirts because it was the summer. But they had loads of canapes in one of the empty screens. So we were there and most people thought we were waiters. Is there any more food? We eventually just had to hand them trays of food.
we used to go to the cinema after the nightclub, after it was closed. We used to go from Club 1 up to the cinema. They used to get in one of the side doors, go into screen 1, and just be playing tunes till about 5 in the morning.
Shh.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's closed now. Do you know?
Titanic. And a fella dropping beats.
22.
First, we're doing a quiz. According to the TV commercial, who makes exceedingly good cakes?
My mammy.
Mr. Kipling, Jacobs, or McVitie's?
My mammy should be in there.
Your mammy, is it? When I add that in,
I'll put in my wife. My wife makes better cakes than my mammy. I'd say that.
You can't say that.
Of course I can. My own mother would say that.
Can't say that. I
set my toaster to 3, medium brown. So I tied my onion to a belt, which is a standard to 10. That's you, Colm. 89%. Mr. Kipling is the correct answer. Number 23. We're going to have to catch up here. What is the main constituent of guacamole? Is it lemon juice, avocado, onion, or pumpkin? There you go. And air horn.
I actually forgot where the button was. I haven't used it.
We haven't used it in years. 100%. Look at G. Woo. Ow. 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 Woo. Ow. Number 24.
The autobiography of Frank Abagnale Jr. inspired which movie? Guacahorny, The Terminals, Bridge of Spies, Catch Me If You Can, or The Wolf of Wall Street?
I reckon this is how Wes got his pilot's job, doing the same scan.
He just turned up one day. And
he went up and he went to get it fitted for us.
I'm riding a hot seat. 83%. Catch Me If You Can is the right answer.
Number 25. Name the movie from the screen capture. Give you a couple of seconds. Give you a clue. That's Jackie Chan. Give you a clue. That's not Jerry Adams. Is that The Watchmen, The Transporter, The Foreigner, or A Father's Revenge? Jump seat. You said hot seat.
It's a jump seat. Oh, excuse me for not knowing pilot terminology as a DJ.
See, Wes knows the lingo. That's how he talked his way into a pilot job.
Yeah. Right now, Aer Lingus checks, taking them off the side of the airplanes, that you buy in the shop.
It's 78%. It is The Foreigner.
It is a great film, to be fair.
That is Pierce Brosnan.
Not The Foreigner. Catch Me If
You Can's good.
Great show.
Foreigner's horrible. Don't watch it.
Is it bad?
I don't know. Just look at it.
But it's Jackie Chan beating up Pierce Brosnan as Jerry Adams, pretending not to be Jerry Adams. No, I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it when I go home.
Number 20.
I'm not Jerry Adams.
6. What is the currency of Brazil?
You are Jerry Adams. I'm not.
Dollar, peso, or real? Real.
I don't want to do the Jackie Chan voice because I think that would be racist.
And Northern is fine.
I don't know. It's because I'm close by to it.
Whatever. I'll break our kneecaps if you do an accent like that.
I can't say that.
I know I can't. 47%. It is not a peso.
It's a real.
Real. That's as racist as my fucking...
I can't do it.
Northern accent.
That's as good as I can do it.
27.
Which word is used to describe a circuit of a racetrack?
Easy peasy. 100%. Oh, no. Do you know what? I'm going to call it 100%.
Jerry Adams and Jackie Chan. Now, that's a great cast for a film.
It is, isn't it? Is it-
Run around, a lap, a single, or a lead.
100%. Call it.
You want to press it?
Call it.
Jeez, I'd love to see my phone. Look at you just looking at your phone.
I'm doing stuff.
Looks great.
Work stuff. See what people said.
100%. You got it right. I think that's one of the first.
100% have called.
No,
in about a year.
What do you call them? The golden
buzzer.
Yeah,
That have called us.
buzzer.
Yeah.
Well done.
I have full faith in you. Let's hope all 100% of you are on the Pat team.
But they're on everyone's team.
Oh damn, yeah. I thought it only showed people get it correct.
Maths doesn't work it.
I'm an absolute idiot. Woo, 2 horns.
Let's hope all 100% of your team.
Well, no, that got it quicker.
Well, no, you didn't say that. No, you can't say
that's
it
what I
now.
meant.
Get on the next
That's what I
question.
meant.
My God Almighty.
28.
I was the first US city to have a subway system. Woohoo, 2 horns. LA, Boston, New York. Ashling hasn't said that in a while.
Brain fart, Pat. Oh, 100%. Trust me.
LA, Boston, or New York?
Brain fart. Brain fart. Worst porn movie ever, Ashley. Oh my God. 58% said
Steps.
it's actually Boston.
Boston was the first in the States to get it.
29. Double points.
Which country has the international telephone dialing code 27? Is it South Africa, Ireland, Japan, or USA? Most of you should be able to eliminate 2 of those and then have the 50-50 guess. It is worth double points, so it has to be a little bit harder. It's not Ireland. You live there, or you know someone who lives there.
Nobody went for
No
it.
one went for it.
That's good.
The USA is +1. Come on. 0-1. Japan, good to see. 73% of you getting it right. Well done. It is South Africa.
30.
Name the TV show from the house. Have a look at the picture for a few seconds, and then we're going to give you the options. There's the picture. And from that house or apartment block, is it Nip Tuck, Dexter, Burn Notice, or Baywatch? 3 of those are indeed set in Miami. Baywatch is set in Malibu, I think. After that.
And 43%.
Dexter. He comes out of his top door apartment
And
every
walks
morning
this
and
way.
walks that way. Yeah. Question for Wes. How many phalanges are on a plane?
4. 31. Which Marvel superhero has the real name of Dr. Bob Bruce Banner?
Bobby Bruce Banner.
Bobby Bruce Banner. Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, or Black Widow?
It's Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Have you seen Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Have you seen Iron Man? Sorry to our Northern Irish friends. We were just going on the whole Pierce Brosnan. He had one of the worst Irish accents actually ever as well in Evelyn. Give me back my daughter.
This is horrible. 92%
Terrible
think
show.
Hulk is the correct answer. Number 32.
What is the 10th month of the year? Is it December, September, October, or November?
I realize you can see your hand when you're going like this.
Just move quick.
Quick.
Is it December, September, October, November?
I still wouldn't say 100%.
Oh,
December.
Lord. Some of you got to have a look in the mirror, I'll tell you that. 2 of you out there need to go look at yourselves in the mirror.
It is indeed October, number 33. How many Police Academy movies have been made? 5, 7, 6, 4.
Police Academy 1, Police Academy 2, First Assignment. Police Academy 3, Back in Training. Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol. Police Academy 5, Mission Miami Beach. Police Academy 6, City Under Siege. And the 7th one wasn't actually called Police Academy 7, it was just called Police Academy Mission Tabasco.
7. 54%. Well done. 34. Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest boxers of all time, is currently serving as a 6-year term as senator of which country? How many good ones out of that?
1, 3, and 5.
Vietnam, Indonesia, or the Philippines?
6 is an easy watch, but it's
I've
too
never seen
silly.
it.
It's too silly. It didn't age well, but 1, 3, and 5.
And 81% saying the Philippines. Last question in this round.
In fact, it's 3, 5, 1, 2, 6, 7. There you go.
7.
Another one set in Miami. Is that David Cross, David Duchovny, or David Caruso? That Hatton knockout is still one of the best I've ever seen. Ricky Hatton, remember when Pacquiao knocked him out?
I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
It's changing,
It is changing. 73%
change.
David Caruso is the correct answer.
David Cross is I Just Blew Myself in Arrested Development.
Yes.
And David Duchovny is in the X-Files. David Caruso is in CSI Miami.
Right, let's see.
NYPD.
Scoreboard. Who is top? Who was top a long way ago? It was... Can't actually remember because it's changed. Ken Dodd's Dad's Dog's Dead is now top of the board. Troy T-Dog Sick Boy's top.
Who was top?
For second. And Dobby Deserted is in third position.
Who was originally top?
Oh, it was Shatner's Bassoon is down to fourth.
fourth.
Oh, Lord. Sausage Fingers McCarthy up to fifth. Seamus Morton up to sixth. Kevin S. Swain.
One of the Kevins.
The Tuesday Murder Club are down to eighth.
And they were in second.
Spot.
That was not a good 15 questions.
The second Ken Dodd's Dad's Dog's Dead is up to ninth spot. Mountful Quiz in 10th spot. The Don at 11th. Stephen Donnelly is in 12th. Crackle Rock is in 13th. And Mr. McGonigal is in 14th. Terry Loves Yogurt down to 15th spot. Right.
Let's have a look and see the most important part of it all.
Come on, T-Pat.
Oh! Nice old lead there for you. Look at that. There's 120 points in it. Like 130 points in it. It was that 100% one that you got earlier.
All Team Pat got it quickest.
No, I'm up to 12. If I win, I will not ban this quiz. Okay. Thank you very much, Adrian O'Sullivan.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you for not banning the quiz.
Just add another 200 points on it.
And keep banning, yeah.
Right. I might still win this.
3 minutes of a break before we kick into round 3.
He says stinker of a round there. Stinks. 3 minutes. Here we go. It's on this clock. So what were we talking about there? Cinemas?
Missed cinemas.
Missed cinemas.
So Ken's Dad's Dad must be a Team Pat, so.
What was the last film you saw in the cinema before the pandemic?
Ooh.
I saw Knives Out.
I didn't. I watched that on an illegal stream.
Streams of Dreams.
Oh, I'll check. I think I still have my cinema app.
Oh, you might have the cinema ticket, yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog, says Ashley. I heard that's okay. Is that good?
I didn't see that either, no.
Supposedly from it, the person who wrote Sonic the Hedgehog now is writing Ace Ventura 3. And he's decided to do it with
I don't think I went to the cinema in 2020.
At all?
No, because I was over in London. Landing for about till the second week.
In it?
Yeah. Joker. Ugh. I saw in October.
The hype of that one.
It's good. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It is alright. It is dragged out. It's very obvious.
Spider-Man, Far From Home.
That was alright.
It's good, it's July. Toy Story
4, made to make you cry. That's all it's done.
Shazam, I saw it. Then I saw it with you again.
Liverpool. It was good. I enjoyed it. And it was in 3D. That was a good old film. That was one of the better DC films.
Second Act. What is
Second
that?
Act?
What is Second Act?
Look it up for you there.
I have no idea what that is. Second Act. I paid to watch whatever this movie is, and I don't even know what it is.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah. Anna's Choice.
Any good?
No.
It got 5.8 out of 10.
Fighting with My Family. What's that?
That's the one with Seamus in it, or The Rock. It's the one about the girl from London going over to the WWE.
Anna's Choice.
Isn't that based on an Irish girl, though, isn't it? She had an experience.
Yesterday, Anna's Choice, Rocket Man.
You said yesterday wasn't that bad.
Yesterday's alright.
When did you see it?
When did I see it?
It wasn't yesterday, was it?
No, I saw it Friday the 28th of June in 2019.
That's a lot of yesterdays.
That's 2 years ago, lads. 2 years ago. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Totally ridiculous, I say.
40 seconds. Sonic the Hedgehog was a decent enough for a kids movie. That's not a kids movie. Tenet was rubbish. Everyone's saying that. You liked it, though. Tenet?
Actually, no. I saw Tenet in cinema. Yeah. And I saw
1912 would have been ages ago. That would have been last year.
Was it?
That would not, or well, the year before.
I saw Tenet. I thought
Tenet. You saw it in the cinema? Oh, you did. You booked in during the summer to go.
During the summer, it was the only one I saw. Yeah. And there was only about 5 of us in the whole IMAX. Myself and my brother sitting next to each other. Tenet was good, but I'm a Christopher Nolan fan, and some people are like, "Oh my god, what's going on? I don't know what's happening."
I find a lot of the
I'm meant to take a drink.
I find a lot of times when you rewatch some of these films that are
Fighting with Family was good.
When you try and find, when you rewatch some of these films that you think are supposed to be good, they don't hold up very well. When I watched Inception again, I didn't like it as much as I did the first time. I loved it the first time.
I saw Inception about 5 times in the cinema.
And the same happened for me with Shutter Island. When I watched Shutter Island the second time, I was like, ugh.
Ashley said, let's get late because she wants to hurry the hell up.
Let's do this.
Radio.
15 more questions. Round
Come on,
number
Team
3
Pat.
coming at you.
Come on,
Team
Team
Pat. I hope you suck. Let's get Ken Dogs, or whoever, Shatner's bassoon back up on top because I think they're on my team.
He might be in your team.
Lazo's on my team.
Let's hope not.
Let's get him up there.
That's what she said. Number...
Second act into third act. What is a Gilbert Virtuo? Is it lawnmower, a machine gun, or a rugby ball? Just keeping you straight on the time. We're doing all right. We're doing okay.
We're doing okay time-wise. We'll fly through it in a minute.
Fighting with the Family, that was good.
Yeah.
Should I watch that? I watched Irresistible the other night with Steve Carell, where he's like, a political fellow who goes around getting fellas to be mayors.
I have no idea.
It is actually all right. 67% rugby ball.
That was the correct answer. Number 37, true or false, soap operas get their name from the fact soap makers sponsor them. Is that true or false? This scoreboard is all over the place. It's yo-yoing. We're watching it live.
We can see it live. It's drama. We get the drama of it here.
57% saying it's true. It is true.
We should nearly put the scoreboard up there.
No.
And let people see it moving. But blur the names.
They're trying to keep an eye on themselves. Number 38.
How did actor James Dean die? Did he drown? Was he in a plane crash? Did he have a car crash? Or did he just have a heart attack? Death quiz. Oh my God, it moved again.
It's moving all over the place. Some teams are redeeming themselves after that.
Some teams are getting more questions right, but not doing it fast enough. 73% said car crash. It was indeed. Someone's going to come back now and go, well, actually, you had a heart attack first.
Hashtag dead. They're all dead. 39, double points. At the age of 17, who is to this day the youngest person to ever win the FIFA World Cup? Kylian Mbappe, there should be an E there at the end of Mbappe, or Pele?
I'm assuming it had an accent over it, and the computer.
There was.
The computer decided to get rid of it.
The computer doesn't like the old accents. Racist computer.
It is very racist.
64% saying Pele, which is the correct answer. Number 40.
Name the footballer.
What is football this?
Questions.
Footballing quiz.
Is that Michael Ballack, Zinedine Zidane, David Beckham, or Oliver Kahn? You could eliminate 2 of those. 2 very famous footballers, Zinedine Zidane and David Beckham. You could get rid of them. And it's down to the 2 Germans. 70% of you getting it right. Oliver Kahn, you can see most people knew it wasn't David Beckham.
Who can? Oliver Kahn. No.
Zinedine Zidane.
No. 41. Which bird brought back a twig to Noah to signal the end of the flood? Dove, raven, robin.
My name in Irish.
What? Your name in Irish is Noah.
No. It's what?
Twig. Bird. Colm means bird in Irish.
It means end.
It is dove. 78%.
Dove of peace is what Colm means. I hate you.
Dove of peace.
Question 42.
Holy Joe here in the corner. Number 42.
Deadwood House and Loss all started in which year? 2004, 2006, 2010, 2008. Deadwood, good. House, you think you're supposed to like it. I know it's ridiculous. You think you're supposed to like it, but it's not really good at all. Lost. What happened?
Wasted my life.
59% of you went for 2004. It is indeed right.
Correct. 43. Triple points. Dead. Wood.
Which classic cocktail, often said to be a mojito without the mint, takes its name from a small village in Cuba?
John's all over this. John, let us know if you get this right.
If you get it wrong, you're fired. Daiquiri, Mai Tai, Pina Colada, or Margarita?
If you like pina coladas.
Ding, ding.
I'm doing quiz with Pat and Colm.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh,
it's all over the place.
It is indeed. Daiquiri. Daiquiri is a correct answer. Chat is quiet because there's a quiz on Podrick. Get back to the quiz. Number 44.
Yeah. is French for?
I love your look. Stereotypical French guy. Only
Always.
one with rum.
Nothing. Something. Oh, John showing off. Oh, look at me. Only one with rum.
He can't even spell rum.
I know.
He's on the rum.
You're on the run. He's on the run.
Oop, I forgot to put up what it is. 54% saying it is nothing.
That's a good name for a cocktail using rum. On the rum.
On the rum.
Yeah, it's a fast cocktail, so you can have it quickly and get out of there. It's on the rum.
Drink responsibly.
Oh my God.
Number 45. Name the actress. I think this is an easy enough one. Is that Helen Mirren, Kate Blanchett, Glenn Close, or Uma Thurman?
He's reversing back now. Actually, my tie has a little.
back it down. Get off. Do you want to step? Getting down off your high horse, John. And 86%.
Oh my God, that table just keeps
That
moving.
is Glenn Close. That is not Helen Mirren.
If you can see, Uma Thurman and Kate Blanchett were indeed close to.
Oh, Lord. Whoops. 46.
What is the name of Homer Simpson's brother?
Lazo all over it.
Harry, Herb, Abe, or Larry? Johnny Coleman.
It's one of my Simpsons impressions.
It's good.
Wow, Professor Frank, he likes to run and wow.
It's my other one.
Clavin. It's good too.
It's not bad. Herb is a correct answer. Voiced by Danny DeVito.
For now. They'll probably cancel him out at some point. He's Italian and he's not Italian. So.
He's not as tall as Herb.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
47.
Speaking of tall, how tall are the letters in the Hollywood sign in feet? None of this meters. 200, 150, 90, or 45? 45.
How hard the letters are they?
A Hollywood sign.
I said how hard the letters are they?
45. That's the right answer as well, to be fair.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
45. Number 48. Footballer Carlos Tevez spent the majority of his time playing football in England for clubs. In which city?
What's this, a football quiz?
Manchester, London, or Birmingham?
It just so happens sometimes quizzes end up with a couple of
There's
questions.
a couple of the sports questions in there.
And these are general questions.
If anyone says pina colada, it was not originally made with rum, just covering my assignment.
He's making it up. No, you're just back.
This
is John right this minute.
Back away, not today. 99% Manchester is correct.
Carlos Tevez isn't dead.
He is not dead.
He's playing in Boca Juniors, I think. Is he Boca Juniors, I think, in Argentina?
Ass. Just covering my assignment.
Question 49.
Jesus. He's definitely drinking.
He definitely boozed up.
49.
Which American
points.
Which American actor played the roles such as Rick Deckard, Henry Jones Jr., and Jack Ryan on the big screen? Harrison Ford, Sean Connery, or Alec Baldwin?
Alec Baldwin.
You couldn't stop yourself. Harrison Ford, give me back my family.
Sean Connery.
Dead. Harrison Ford, get off my plane. 84% going for Harrison Ford.
His career is as dead as our chance of winning the quiz. Hey, listen, he went for a profit share of the Star Wars movie for his...
That's Harrison Ford, yeah.
Yeah. He's doing all right.
No, he didn't. He turned down the profit share.
No.
He wanted a fee from the Star Wars film. That's his big one.
No, he didn't.
Harrison Ford wanted a straight wage for the Star Wars films.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
I heard he wanted a profit share.
It's the other way around. Everyone else took money from the toys and he didn't. He got a straight wage. The person you're thinking of is that Joker from Batman. No. He took a percentage of the film rather than taking...
No, I know Keanu Reeves did it for The Matrix.
No, he did it for the other two Matrices. Yeah. Keanu Reeves at one point was making so much money and he was box office gold. He would turn around and give half his money to try and get better actors in the film with him. He got Gene Hackman in a film called The Replacements, for God's sakes.
Question 15, name the movie from the poster.
Last one. Onward, Soul, The Book of Life and Coco. I don't have my phone to look it up, but I do have an internet here. Harrison Ford age.
Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Just to put
20 million. He made 20 million from Star Wars, The Force Awakens, or Return. He got 100,000 and 10,000 on the original Star Wars.
Oh, no. There's something more to that. And 81% saying Coco, which is the correct answer. And it's actually not a bad movie. It's okay. It's all right. Right, let's have a look at the scoreboard, see who is top. It's Ken Dodds, Dad's Dog Dead, Sausage Fingers McCarthy are flying up at the second spot. Kevin Swain is up in the third. T-Dog Sick Boy, you were at the top at one stage, Troy. You dropped back down again. The Don, Ken Dodds, Dad's Dog said the other one. You were down in sixth spot. You were up in third at one point. Shatner's Bassoon in seventh. Dobby deserved at eighth. The Tuesday Murder Club in ninth spot. And Mouthful of Quiz, you're in 10th spot. Seamus Moran, up your game. You're in at 11th. Mr. McGonagall, 12th. Terry Loves Yogurt, 13th. Enrico Palazzo, 14th. And Craig and Rock, you're in 15th spot. Who is top between Pat and Colm?
Yeah, he wanted to be paid. He wanted to be paid 10,000 a week, but they ended up only paying him 1,000 a week to play Han Solo in the original film.
The original? I'm on about not that one. The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of money for that. 50 times more than any other actor in the film.
Yeah. Pat is still top, but only by 100. Yeah, the gap has closed by 100.
Marginally.
Yeah. 120 points.
Another shite round for me there, says Laszlo.
Are we past 9 o'clock? 2 minutes past 9. You just got past the watershed.
Shit. There you go. I can say it. You said I can say it. No. You said we're past the watershed as if like I could say whatever I wanted.
No, it's not.
That's what you more or less did. You gave me carte blanche to say what I wanted.
Right. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And then we're on to our last round.
Sorry, no?
The phone froze and it skipped 2 questions. All I'm hearing is excuses, Fiona.
Excuses.
Still got 44 right, which isn't bad. Actually, did you? No, you got 39.
Did you get yourself a new phone?
Yeah.
Which you can afford with the winnings for last week.
For next week's quiz, sponsored by Sober Lane. Pat and Colm's Tuesday night quiz, 30th of March, 8 p.m. 100 quid of prizes to be won, 50, 30, and 20. And some
prizes to be won. Colm's quiz.
Colm's quiz.
Colm Pat's quiz. Oh,
it's Pat and Colm's. My name's at the start.
Prizes to be won.
With Pat and Colm's quiz.
And Music Bingo's on Friday night, and that is sponsored by Named and Framed. Love in letters. Makes it sound more like a kind of a 50 Shades of...
50 Shades of... Frames.
50 Shades of Frames. That's next Friday, so if you want to join in, you're very welcome to do so too as well.
Yeah, you're back down to 17th. Not looking good.
I mean, it's all over the place there. Like, it really is. Let's have one more look at it. Ken Dog's Dad's Dog's dead. Sausage Fingers McCarthy. Kevin S. coming back up out of nowhere. I'm so surprised. Shatner's Bassoon is just falling. The Don, Dobby deserved it. Tuesday Murder Club. They were all up the top there a minute ago. There's still 20 questions. Everything can change. Minute and a half left before we get this underway.
Also, I want to say thank you to everybody. Anybody who's purchased a ticket tonight, thank you.
And even if you don't talk to us in the chat, even if you just turn us on the background because you're lonely and you just want to hear 2 idiots talk about cinema.
But no, thank you very much for joining us and buying a ticket and support us at this for 2020 and 2021.
We love it. I actually do. I really do. Thank you.
I must help you. I was like, I was basically told, why are you doing these things? Just sit at home.
You'd actually be better off.
I'd be better off sitting at home and taking a PUP payment. But I was like, I can't do that. I can't.
You got to keep skin in the game.
Oh, my Lord.
Got to keep some skin in the game.
It's a bit of just to keep your head going, guys. Yeah, so we love you too. No, we do. We appreciate everybody who spent money and bought stuff and bought.
We don't expect you to every week. If you can afford to let us know, we'll take you out a ticket. If you just want to join in the chats and have an old chin mic with us every Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, Friday, get involved with us and just talk to us. That's all you have to do. And if you want to help us out, the best thing you can ever do for us is share.
Somebody.
Tell people, share the stream, share the posters. Anything you can do to help us by sharing it out is much appreciated.
No snacks tonight. Fiona, I had a box of American stuff sent to me. I have a whole tub, about 3 kg of red vines in my van.
10 seconds before it literally started. No chocolate or nothing.
I said that. I goes, I've no chocolate.
I'm going to try and cut it off.
I need something
from this point
sweet.
On, it'll be water and rice cakes and bananas, I'd say, from this point in.
I know.
I got to get used to bananas again. I was eating bananas there the year before. I lost a load of weight. I got down to 13.5 stone. Now I'm 15.
I'm 15 too.
Oh! You guys helped the lockdown. You're very welcome, Kate. It's still not over, and hopefully we can keep continuing with the lockdown. Let's get this on the way. It is the last round. Hopefully, Ken Dog, Dad's Dogs, Dead Dogs, Dead Dogs, Dogs, Dead can stay up at the top. Sausage Fingers McCarthy with his fingers, just caressing his dead dog. Kevin S is coming up behind Sausage Fingers McCarthy. T-Dog Sick Boy. Can he get himself into the top three? And the other Ken Dogs, Dad's Dogs, Dad's Dogs, 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 Dead's Dogs, Dead's Dogs. Ken, if they're going to catch up as well. I shared a hell out of the quiz feeds. Thank you very much as well, Padraig. I do blame the quizzes and the bingo, so my weight gain. As it keeps happening. That wouldn't be these 2 liters of vodka that you seem to be drinking there on a weekly basis.
Right, last 20 questions. Here we go. Everybody look at your phones, 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 look at your phones. 51.
All 4 members of the Beatles were born in which decade? 50s, 40s, 70s, or 60s? Help us, Lisa. We're drowning. We're drowning. I hung on me wall. I hung on me wall.
No. Oh, sorry. I'm going to give you the percentages.
And most people got that one.
40% is the correct answer. No.
82.
What are a whale's breathing organs called? Bladders, gills, or lungs?
Why does the word organ make us do?
Ooh, organ. He said organ.
He said organ.
Whale's organ, but that's it. 58% saying gills. No, it's not. They're lungs, lads. They're lungs.
They're mammals.
Lungs.
Lungs.
Lungs. Number 53.
Who had a hit in the early 90s with Hangin' Tough? How hard was it for me not to sing it? Boys to Men, New Kids on the Block, the Backstreet Boys, or NSYNC? Hang tough. Doom, doom, chicka, doom, doom. Hang tough.
I think I have some good songs put into music bingo for right now.
There were some really good ones. And I even made a few suggestions.
You did make a few suggestions. I'm going to...
A couple of out there's.
I'm going to make the second.
I gave a good one. There was a... what's it? Gareth Brooks. There's a Gareth Brooks one in there, like.
There's a Gareth Brooks song.
And it's a damn good song. You were even singing it.
Of course it was. I knew the words of it. New Kids on the Block is the correct answer. Number 50. Remind me, put New Kids on the Block in.
Hanging tough, no
bingo.
problem.
54. The Oh Captain, My Captain scene features in which Robin Williams film? Was it Good Morning Vietnam, Mrs. Doubtfire, Good Will Hunting, or Dead Poets Society?
Say, oh Captain, my Captain, as if you were Robin Williams.
No.
Or Captain, my Captain.
But he doesn't say it like that.
But he can do the whole...
That's like...
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
61%, Dead Poets Society.
It is indeed. Right answer.
Number 50. I watched it once and I can't remember. I only watched it just...
It's a difficult watch. Yeah. It's a long old film.
55. The TV show
LA's Finest about a female cop duo is a spin-off of which movie franchise about a male cop duo? Is it Rush Hour, Bad Boys, or Lethal Weapon? If you sat down and you watched Rush Hours, Bad Boys, and Lethal Weapons, wouldn't be a bad all night.
No, good.
Or a week.
Lethal Weapons.
All 4 films are great.
I was just about to say, I don't think there's a bad film in any of them.
There's not even the third one. The opening.
The fourth one.
The song at the start of the third one. Sting and Eric Clapton. It's probably me. Doom, doom, ticking.
Cancelled.
Doom, doom, ticking, doom. It is cancelled.
Of course
it's awful, to be fair.
57%. Bad Boys is the correct answer. Number 56. What does LP, meaning a vinyl album record, stand for? Loss protection, lift please, long play, large play.
There is
easy peasy.
There is.
If I'd gone to the buzzer, would have thrown it.
What was the name of the girl? The good looking one there. Is going to go. The one who's in loads of things.
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. She was learning to become a cop, but she did a TV show where she played herself. It's called No Activity. It's made by Will Ferrell. It's brilliant.
97%. No Activity. Said large play, which I stuck in there last second.
It's a remake of an Australian one. Watch the US version of it.
57.
In Texas Hold'em Poker, the hole cards are dealt where? Thrown away, into the middle for all the players, or to each player? So is it thrown away, the middle of the table, or to each player? Cancelled, which means dead.
That shows dead. 49%. It is.
Everyone thinks it's the middle of the table. No, they're called the community cards. The thrown away is called the... I can't remember. I think they call it the pile or something like that. The burn cards. They're burn cards, yeah. So
and then there's the river and the...
They're part flop, of the community cards. So you got the flop, and the river. The flop, the turn, and the river.
The turn? That's
the turn, yeah.
Number 58. I want everybody just to see this GIF, just to look at the GIF itself. One of the best. The turn, he said. John saying turn.
No, I'm saying turn. I said it before he did.
Thanks, John. Everybody look at that GIF. Just look at it. In the movie Titanic, Rose has a first-class ticket.
Woo. Yeah, I got a first-class ticket.
In which class was Jack? Second class, third class. Scum class. Man, O'Sheen, he's in the scummy class. He was in 6th year. What class was he in?
He was in second class. He was doing Anna Barry.
That GIF is just in Britain. It's
incredible.
It's just... And let's see what people said. 100%!
Yeah.
She killed him. 100%. She did kill him. There was plenty of room in that door, Rose.
It's actually ridiculous. There's actually a YouTube video of people worked out how many places there
in
was.
The place. They showed all the outlines.
It's ridiculous.
Number 59.
Actually, does
double points.
From 1808 to 1822, Rio de Janeiro was the temporary capital of which country? France, Spain, or Portugal? Did you know that their money is called real?
Yes,
real money.
I learned it earlier.
No, it's real money. It's real money. No, I don't want it. That makes it sound fake.
Surely.
Oh, 89% Portugal.
They speak Portuguese there.
Pretty sure they all are the only country down there that speak Portuguese.
And number 60. Who stars as the taxi driver to Tom Cruise? When did he just run?
He could have ran everywhere.
That would have been way better. Who stars as a taxi driver to Tom Cruise in the movie Collateral? Is it Omar Epps, Cuba Gooding Jr., Jamie Foxx, or Denzel Washington?
Wasn't he? What was the name of his character in Tropic Thunder?
Oh, I can't remember.
Les Grossman.
Yeah,
Les Grossman.
Let's see what people said. 64% saying Jamie Foxx, which is the correct answer.
I kind of want to see Cuba Gooding Jr. driving around the place.
I just want to see Tom running. Don't mind your taxi, you lazy sod. Number 60.
First time I saw the film, didn't like it. Second time I saw it, it's a masterpiece.
It's
a masterpiece. I want to watch it again. Viva La Vida or Death and All His Friends was a 2008 UK #1 album for which band?
Ashley's all over this.
Keane, The Killers, Muse, Coldplay. Tom Cruise is awesome in it, but Jamie Foxx is outstanding in it. It really is. It's good. Great show.
I did watch it. I say recently. It was about 3 years ago.
What have I got to watch tonight? It's The Foreigner now or Collateral. Which one will I watch? I haven't seen The Foreigner, but I have seen Collateral.
Watch The Foreigner and tell us what it's like.
All right.
In 90% Coldplay.
Din 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 din.
The Chris Martin dance.
To rule the world.
Number 62. What B is a book lover? Is it a bibliography, bibliothèque, and bibliophile?
Bibliography.
I know, yeah. I was like,
bibliography. Is it a bibliography?
Say what you see. Bibliography. You see, I broke it up the wrong spot. COVID. 78% bibliophile is the correct answer. Number 63.
It's a cough. What was Take That's big comeback hit in 2006?
Shine.
Patience.
Or Rule the World. Love those one-hit wonders. Right, all the answers are in. Oh my God, are you all right? Oh. You know,
I was going to throw in Greatest Day as well, and I guarantee you that all four of them would be the same.
Let's all have a little patience, and we're going to let the answer shine.
Those who get it right will rule the world.
The correct answer is...
Have a little patience. Shine and Rule the World didn't come out till the year after, and the year after that. Rule the World was on the soundtrack of Stardust.
Yes, which I love.
Which actually got them quite a big break in America, which quickly disappeared. I don't know why Take That didn't take off in America.
64.
Eric Yun is the CEO of which video communications technology company which shot to prominence in 2020? Zoom, TikTok, Skype, or MS Teams? Thank you, Kate. She says, bless you, go. My head is going to explode.
And every update then on my computer, Skype keeps on come back.
I know, yeah.
Yo, do you want to watch us? Do you want to use us?
And it's on in the corner as if to say like, hey, do you remember when you'd installed me?
I'm here.
I'm back.
Now sign in with the password you set up 20 years ago. Oh my God, I've no idea.
Nope.
It is Zoom.
It's like when Microsoft then updates the entire system and then it comes back on and it makes you have to try and sign into the thing. And there's a secret way not to do it.
65.
Which rapper was the main character in the 90s sitcom In the House? Is it Will Smith, LL Cool J, Ice Cube, or Ludacris? Who I found out, whose first name is Chris.
Ludacris.
Ludacris's first name is Chris.
Okay.
That's how he got his name.
Oh, because he's Ludacris, is it?
He's Luda Chris.
But what's Ludacris mean?
As in ludicrous.
But why didn't you just call himself Ludacris Chris?
That's a bit
Too much?
Yeah, a bit much.
59%.
Ladies
it's not
love
Ludacris Chris. It's ladies love Cool James. Number 66. What musical instrument has the nickname
Just say it, Pat.
The Devil's Box?
Don't do it. Just say it.
How come I didn't start laughing at that earlier when I read through
when
it?
you said it now, you're
Is it guitar, accordion, bagpipes, or violin?
greatest guitar player in the world. No, what was it? No lessons.
No private
Thank you,
lessons.
Pops.
We've all had to go with the Devil's Box at some stage. It is...
Hey, wedding singer.
It's not the accordion. It is the violin.
When he falls off the step.
Is it? Is it the
It is
violin?
yeah.
I thought it was the violin too.
Everyone just thinks it's the devil box because it's a box and it makes an absolute awful scream.
racket.
It's up there with bagpipes. My dad plays the box accordion at home. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
It's he's very good at it.
Lockdown's,
I love you, Dad.
Lockdown's not been good for Brian.
I know he's good at it, to be fair. I'm winding up now. It's a fiddle, but Colm calls it a violin. No, it's a fiddle.
Number 67. In the 2007 film Mr. Bean's Holiday, which had a great soundtrack, Mr. Bean wins an all-expenses paid trip to what country? Was it Spain, Australia, USA, or France?
The first one is brilliant. The one where he goes to USA and Burt Reynolds is in it.
Okay.
That's a good one. Where he's in the airport and he's like... Where he put the gun on the ground. That's a good one.
51%. France.
Why do we both say France?
Don't know.
Went to France for the weekend.
68.
Was it Blind Boy? France. Which TV show was based in the fictional Fox River State Penitentiary? Wentworth, Prison Break, Orange is the New Black.
What's getting tight at the top?
What are they talking about?
I'm just looking at something.
2 questions to go.
Nothing there.
I don't know, you didn't press it, did you?
I thought it did. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. That's all right. 84% of you getting it right. It is indeed Prison Break.
There you go. Question 69, double points.
Points.
This could make a big difference to the top at the moment. Which country currently, as of 2019, holds the record for the most Winter Olympic gold medals ever won? Norway, Russia, USA.
Norway, Russia, USA. Norway, Russia, USA. Norway, Russia, USA.
Look at this. It's a tie there between Norway, Russia,
USA.
It is. Norway is the correct answer. Some people will go, I told you.
Does that make a difference? No.
And last question.
Finale.
It's the final question.
Name the Eurovision act. Easy one.
Picture there, no?
Russalana, Lordi, Conchita Wurst, or
Versed. Shouldn't it be versed?
Wurst, or Johnny Logan.
Logan, I think he was an entry there.
Johnny Logan.
Johanny
Logan.
Logani. That's him in the back left. He was part of them, but it is
3%
Lordi. Radio.
Back when the Eurovision was good.
It's never
Never good.
Right, let's bring up the scoreboard. Who is top?
Ken Dodds, dad's dogs, dad's dogs, dad's dogs, dad, dog, Ken dogs, dad's dogs,
Sick
dead,
boy,
dead, dad, dog,
Dog's
dead, dead.
is top. And
62 questions right. Look at that.
That is ridiculous. T-Dog Sick Boy is in second spot. Kevin Swain.
I don't know why it says 60 there and 62 on the main screen, but it does.
I'll probably refresh that. And I'll just refresh it there now.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
T-Classic Boy and Kevin S. Congratulations, Kevin
The
S.
Don is in fourth spot. Sausage Fingers McCarthy fifth. Shadows Bassoon in sixth. Tuesday Murder Club in seventh. Ken Dodds, Dad's Dogs Ed, other team in eighth spot. Dombey Deserved in ninth spot. Mr. McGonagall is in 10th spot. 11th spot for Mouthful of Quiz. Nicole Bruton is in 12th spot. Craig Rocks in 13th. Terry Loves Yogurt in 14th. Mihol Martin is in 15th spot. Fat Kuntz in 16th spot. Seamus Sport in 17th. 18th for
Enrico Palazzo.
19th spot for Shona and David. 20th spot for Stephen Donnelly.
Keep going. Notorious CAT.
No, and you forgot Becky and Dave O'Kane, Notorious CAT in 22nd spot. Brian and Susan Power 23rd. Evan Beatty in 24th. Top Dog in 25th. Coctologist in 26th. Legion of Skanks in 27th. David Thomas in 28th. Zach Keegan in 29th. 30th position, it is Cara Moore. Cummins Cider is in 31st spot. Colin Sheen in 32nd. Oscar the Grouch is in 33rd spot. Gal Pales in 34th spot. Karen Hennessy is in 35th. James Duggan is in 36th. And Karen Corcoran is in 37th spot. Well done, everybody! Radio, let's have a look and see who is top team.
We don't need to see that. We don't. We can just move on.
No,
we can go on. It's going to be you.
Yeah, mark that off, Kate. I think
we're even up.
We're even
again. 7.5.
I think it's 7.5. 20th. My bald head is red with rage. The Tuesday Murder Club is bowing out in 7th. We didn't do too badly. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well done. And Adrian, I hope we haven't been axed from your. Remember, he was saying he was threatening earlier on to cancel.
Adrian? Oh yeah, no.
Hope we're not cancelled. Let's go, Team Pat. Let's go. Winners. Aisling Desmond.
Thank you, everybody, for joining
drawing
us.
now. Right.
And just draw on the big screen there now, Colm. Right here. Once again, last bit of announcement that we are doing music bingo on Friday night. If you want to join us, that's sponsored by Named and Framed Love and Letters.
They're doing a free picture or frame for first place
in both full houses, I think.
Both full houses.
Wow. So 2 frames are up for grabs. And then we give you tickets as well. And on next Tuesday, Silver Lane are back sponsoring Pat and Combs Tuesday Night Quiz, 13th of March at 8 p.m.
They will be live to buy in the morning. And buy your tickets as early as possible. Make sure you get in. There's €100 in cash vouchers to be won.
50 for first, 30 for second.
And 20 for third.
Yes, indeed.
Plus, there'll be other freebies and stuff that they'll be throwing out as well. They've got lots of things. They really are giving it a good bit of support. So thank you to them as well.
Go Team Colm. Would you rather have one big finger or 100 little ones?
100 little ones.
What?
100 little ones.
100 little fingers.
Yeah, imagine the massage you can give yourself with 100 little
But like,
fingers.
what if you had like one hand, like one finger like that?
How big is the finger? Would that just not be a longer arm?
Like, pretend you your finger.
But think
like
if it's one long finger at the end. Would not just
does
look
it
like,
curl? Can I pick up stuff with the finger?
Yeah, so like, is it like a long tentacle?
Would it have you 100 fingers up your arms?
Where are the 100 fingers?
Are they down your legs?
Yeah. Where are the fingers? Hold on, we're not going to find out. Louise, where
are the fingers located?
So, how long is the finger? Is it like an extension? And is it elbow to hand length? Is it arm to elbow?
Can I pick up stuff with the finger?
Yeah, and can it curl around?
Could I pick up a bottle of Pepsi with the finger?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I guess I could.
No, it doesn't curl. Well, that's just another hard part. That's just another hand.
Just like using the top of your arm.
Yeah, that's just like chopping that off.
100 fingers. You have to go.
Where are the 100 fingers now?
No, it doesn't curl.
It seems calling myself Stephen Donnelly for the quiz has not worked well. There you go. Shoulder length.
Shoulder.
So it's just you're just arm down to your foot. Just one long arm with no hand down to your foot.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
She still hasn't asked where the fingers are.
Where are the 100 fingers?
Where are the 100 fingers? Are they on your balls? Are they on your? Are you talking like 100? And how big are they? Secretly millipede long for acceptance.
That's for Kevin. Hi, Kev.
Are they all tiny little ones on your hand? Tiny little ones there. Like how big are the fingers?
Hold up there. I'm just seeing.
There's a lot of questions behind these ones.
Kevin just sent me a.
There was a good question on Superstore. We were watching it earlier on.
Right.
If you could cure cancer for everyone in the world forever,
Yes.
but you have to blow up a bus of 100 children. Would you do it?
Yeah. And I think the 100 children would be accepting if it cured cancer for everybody in the world.
And then he said,
It's like, wait a second, does cancer come back?
no,
It's cured forever.
forever.
Oh yeah, blow up the bus. All in your hand. The 100 fingers are all in your hand.
Your kids are on the bus.
But you couldn't have 100 fingers.
Your twist. There's a twist. Your kids are on the bus.
My kids are on the bus. Cure cancer. Yeah,
don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Get rid of them. They'll understand.
That's terrible.
They understand. My kids
Yeah, blow
understand.
up the bus. Lads, already.
Yeah, blow up the bus.
Lads just trying to press the button. It's not
Where
working.
can I press this button?
All on your hand. Again, Louise, we need to know how big. No, but how big are the fingers?
The 100 fingers.
Yeah, but I mean,
Normal fingers. 100 of them.
no, she said small fingers. Did she? She said. I thought the thing was small
Two
fingers.
small fingers in there. Right, we're
I
gonna
do
head
have
off.
lady fingers. Check those out. Check those out.
Yeah, blow up the bus. Right, we're gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Look at my tiny hands. Look at my tiny hands.
I have very large hands. Scrawny hands. Small fingers.
Again, you're not answering the small fingers thing. Like how small are the
How
fingers?
small?
I'm not Louise.
I'm ending this stream. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you on Friday night.
We had a good run. God bless those kids. We salute you.
Good one. God
You've
bless.
got a week or two. We'll give you a week or two to come up with our cocktail, and we want to make a video, and we want to show the video of you making the cocktail, and we want the ingredients. Get the Blackwater Distillery to make it. We'll give them a load of shout outs.
Bye,
Laughing
everybody.
phalanges. There you go.
Bye.
Good luck, lads. Bye. Hope
One
you get the-
one
Give
centimeter.
the credits. Den, 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 den. Den, 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 den. You can type in what you want yourself. You can type in what you want. Dave O'Kane says, thanks, lads. You're welcome, buddy.